Content warning. The following video may contain content harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
Hey guys, I just recorded a whole fucking video and I was probably only like 40 minutes into it, but and then when I had to make a quick edit, heard the audio and realized I was recording in the fucking wrong microphone. It sounded like dog shit, but like, okay, I gotta redo that one. But it is what it is. So I wanted to say what I'm noticing is there's two types of people in this reality. There are those that when they see evil, they want to destroy it. I seem to be one of those types of people, and others who would rather ignore evil and pretend that it doesn't exist or that it's not in their reality to stay in a positive mind state. And I could actually argue both stances, but I'm just cut from a certain type of cloth. I'm from the state of mind of like, you got to destroy evil when you see it. Otherwise, you're responsible for whatever evil acts it commits after you're aware of its presence. Like if you know that some evil guy is slaughtering a child in his backyard every night and you don't do anything about it, you're responsible for every single death that comes every night after that because you didn't do shit. I don't know. I don't understand sitting by idle to evil. I think that evil is multiplying and amplifying. I mean, it's observable. It's gaining power every day. It hasn't won the war yet. Otherwise, it wouldn't still be trying, right? It wouldn't still be going for it. So, but I do feel like, I know this is going to sound odd, but depression's up. I can't remember, man, the numbers, but they're very high in comparison to 20, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. It's ridiculous. The suicide rate's ridiculous. Schizophrenia's up a ridiculous amount. I feel like the voices, or what people call the voices, is the mind parasite, is multiplying, and I feel like it's gaining strength. And as long as it's creating a realm of basically like mental torture to a degree, it's always going to have its food out of us, its loosh out of us. So that's a great argument for the other side stance, the side that would rather turn away from evil and I'm powerless to affect it, and my realm's positive and happy and I'm going to manifest that and blah, blah, blah. That may be true. If you align yourself with positivity, it's not that you're manifesting, it's that the positive entities are manifesting. You're just aligning yourself with positive energy, I think. But so I could actually argue for that stance, but I'm just not cut from that cloth, man. I don't, to me, it's a seek and destroy mission. Like the second that I know evil exists, it's seek and destroy. Why would I sit by and allow it? And then that actually goes into people like me in religions. Every religion's got a bad guy. I usually talk about Christianity because it's the one I know most. But, you know, the Satan, the Lucifer, every religion's got the bad guy. And then it's hard for people like me that are cut from my cloth, that are wired like me, to understand, okay, well, why didn't God destroy the bad guy? Why didn't God destroy the bad guy then? Why sit by idle while the bad guy runs rampant? I'm a destroy evil so that it can't do evil anymore type of guy. So I can't understand that type of God. That makes no sense to me. So again, either there is no God, creation's way different than we understand it is. That's probably what's going on. Or God is the fucking creepy weirdo that's in control, that wants it this way, the way that it is. Again, it could get, I think it's the middle one, you know. I just think that we don't understand what reality is, and we're lied to about what reality is. And that's interesting. I would say work against the mind virus. Stop listening to your own internal autopilot. Stop listening to your own internal thoughts without at least questioning them once. Always question what you're about to say. Always question what you're about to do. Because your actions may negatively affect somebody else unbeknownst to you, creating loosh on a daily basis, because we're literally working with mind entities that want to arouse anger and frustration and conflict in humanity. I know that sounds crazy, but if you sit as the pure essence that you are, well, at least in my case, you're made of pure love and light. There's no conflict within you. But when you're stuck into this matrix program of stupidity, it's all around us and blah, 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 you would have to not exist with other humans to not experience it. You would have to move out into the fucking boonies and live by yourself to not experience the mind virus. It's always there. It's always present. It is hard to stay in positivity and love all the time, especially when you coexist with an entity that only creates chaos and negativity. Only creates chaos and negativity. It's very difficult not to be pessimistic about that. And while I can argue for the everything's love and light, ignore negativity, unplug from the truth community. If it arouses anger, frustration, any negative, stay away from it. The moment you start feeling negative, focus on your breathing. Literally, live in a positive state all the time. I could argue that is the best thing to do because, first off, you're not creating loosh ever. If you're in a positive state, there is no loosh. Or I'll say the entities won't come around to gather loosh, I don't think. I think entities literally come around. They come around and they gather loosh off you. They'll create frustration, distraction, blah, 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 everything in your life. I think I know this. I can feel the presence of these things. I can't prove that to anybody, but, my mic might be a little bit low for this video. I did turn the gain down just slightly, but that looks like it's way too low. Shit. I hope I didn't fuck this video up too. I don't remember turning it down that low, but that motherfucker was real low. Yeah, I'll have to redo this video a third fucking time. How many minutes am I into this one? I don't even know, but whatever. Anyways, I'm 7 minutes. That's not too long, but it is what it is, man. The beginning of this video might have a little bit lower audio. Sorry, guys. Hopefully it doesn't sound like shit like the other one did when it was going through my fucking, whatever, my camera's mic. But, I just come to realize, there's those of us that are, restless with it. I'm one of them. I'm restless with it. I can't sit by idle and watch evil be evil forever. I'm just I can't do this shit forever, man. You know what I'm saying? It's something must be done in this fucking realm, but it's are they just so good? How I can see right through them, but nobody else can. But are they just so good at their job that nobody notices and they just keep, it's just that doesn't make sense. That's illogical. That's illogical. Reality would have never got this bad unless humanity is really just a bunch of dumb fucking apes that are easily programmable, which sucks because if you're conscious, then it's you're a part of this meat monkey group of fucking retards, and that's just a horrible fucking reality to live in. And that's hopeless. Oh God, I can't have faith in any of these fucking things, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't be having faith in them. Maybe them is part of the same fucking program I'm talking about. But I'll say this. I'm a souled human, and it feels like I'm here to deal with frustration, conflict, blah, 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 negativity. I see it all around me all the time. It affects me. So it's I was plugged into a reality that is so alien to what the fuck I am, dude. The literal opposite of whatever the fuck I am. It's ugh, what the fuck am I doing in this dookie boy realm, dude? How did I end up in this shithole? What the fuck? What was I thinking? If I was a spirit with intelligence and I ended up here, and it's all about experience. It's well, where are the good ones at? It's all about experience. Yeah, but all I experience is a Groundhog's Day repetition realm. What do you mean it's all... If it's all about experience, why is the only one we ever have fucking boring and stupid? Like, you're telling me it's about experience? Like, okay, get up and go to work again. Get up and go to work again. Get up and go to work again. Be a slave. Be a slave. Be a slave. If you're not enslaved to your job, you're enslaved to your children. If you're not enslaved to your children, you're enslaved to somebody else. If you're not enslaved to somebody else, you're enslaved to the system. If you're not enslaved to the system, you're enslaved to God. You know, it's just like, man, fuck this fucking Dookie Boy realm. Like, for real, it's like, what is the experience we're supposed to have? For fuck's sakes, can we have a good one? No, you're in a realm where you're under the control of evil people and they do bad stuff and they're poisoning you. And it's just like, it ain't about the experience unless God wanted to experience getting raped up his ass every day. What the fuck are we talking about? Oh, I created this realm to have experience. Ooh, let me see what it's like to be paraplegic. Let me see what it's fucking like to have a bad heart condition. Let me see what it's like to have a eating condition and be overweight or be super underweight or be fucked up in some way. Let me see what it's like to be retarded. Let me see what it's like to be fucking damaged. Let me see what it's like to be the elephant man. Let me see what it's like to be raped by my father or my mother or some weird shit in this fucking bizarre human experience. What kind of experience did spirit want? Had it lost its mind? Was I a deranged spirit to plug into this realm? I don't think so. I think the original essence is like pure love and light, without question. Before this realm contaminates you, you're like this beautiful, loving essence. This realm fucks people up. And it's built that way. By mind parasites that worked through your parents to do it to you, that worked through their parents to do it to them, and blah, blah, blah. To create literally a realm of fucking suffering. And, anyways, because if all those stupid things are suffering, us loose feeder demon things are happier. And I think that they're multiplying. I actually think that they're multiplying. I think that we're creating enough loose now in the whole of humanity, assuming that it's not like a program and there's only like really 100,000 real people. But I would say that if they're spirit entities and they have the ability to multiply the same way that we do, they're getting a lot stronger and bigger. And we're just growing in misery, growing in suffering, growing in monotony. There is no like actual righteous path in this realm. Like, I guess what I'm doing is pretty righteous. Like, it's the closest thing I can do to something that's like, but it's not like there's some quest or some good guy team to get on. It's just like a bunch of good guys subjected to a just negative demon monster god thing. It's creation and what it wants. That's what it feels like. Like, that's what actually feels like what's really going on. I know everybody wants to go to their comfort zones and say, no, it's just this. And it's like, this is a hellish suffering realm, a meaningless hellish suffering realm. And there's way too much unnecessary suffering. Unnecessary suffering. It just doesn't make sense. Unless it's about our suffering. Unless there's something that feeds off our suffering. So you could sort of understand why somebody would say this is a trap or a soul trap. Just looking at it in a basic perspective, like, how does humanity stay in such a meat monkey low-level warring state of existence? It's so bizarre. This Iron Age, people call it, or dumb age, or fucking retard age. It ain't no age. If there was a glorious age before this, whatever's in control of the realm got sick of that shit because it destroyed all of it, and now we're here in fucking box realm, in a square box building realm. We went from beautiful, well, anyways, but that world was destroyed. So whatever's actually in control is an evil, demonic motherfucking monster because it destroyed a whole fucking world. The god of this realm is demonic and evil. You don't believe me? Be walking through the woods and get gorged by a bear, and you're going to start thinking, whoa, this shit ain't fun. This isn't a happy experience. Go skiing and fucking fall the wrong way and break your neck, and now you're stuck on a machine and wonder about, oh, what a great experience this is. this reality is not a good experience. There's a small handful of either ignorant, willingly ignorant, or unwillingly ignorant people that would argue against me. But I'm not being negative or pessimistic. I'm just reporting in. I'm just telling you the truth. So if you go, oh no, he's running, or you start understand you're projecting. Again, yeah, this shit does bring me down. It's not happy news, but again, I'm just telling the truth the way that I see it, man. I'm telling the truth the way that I can fucking observe it. It's observable. It's like undeniable. Like imagine blessings happening in reality. Instead of a war for the next 50 years, it was just like pure peace and prosperity for the next 50 years. Imagine, I don't know, an entity making itself obvious. Or no, it still doesn't have to. All of a sudden it started raining particles that look like glitter, you know, something beautiful. And then, man, it just made all these plants grow. And look, all this luscious fruit. Like, humanity could be fixed like that. If God had any, even sliver of a fucking good intention for humanity in his heart, this shit could be fixed in 1 second. I could come up with ways to fix reality, but God cannot. The fuck are we talking about then? Then either there is no God, God's dumber than a box of rocks, or this thing is God. It's one of those. I know people don't like that because they're like, man, this thing can't be God, right? Like, God wouldn't be evil or creepy, would he? Well, it's happening now to us. Maybe not in your fucking imagination, but it's happening in reality. Why would you watch your mother or father die in a horrible way? Why would you watch one of your children die? Why would you want to have any of these experiences? First off. Second off, if it's about experience, where are the good ones? Where's the good news in reality? Where's the, oh no, the elites were putting this in your water to make you 20 years younger and healthier and feel better and more energetic. No, it's always like something to destroy your pineal gland or something. You know, why aren't the elites spraying this chemical in the air that makes luscious fruits grow everywhere? No, it's always some poison. It's always something else to get at you as the observer thing, isn't it? Whatever's in control either feeds off the negativity, is a deranged, sadistic, demonic, evil type of God that's got a very odd personality, or there is no God. Creation came out of nothing because there is nothing happening now except what's happening. Like it all happened and God died or something, I guess. Something created all of it and whatever created it died right in that same second. Now it's all just here, happening. Maybe it's something like that. I don't fucking know. But I don't feel a present God. And there's people out there that'll argue, well, then that's your fault. And it's like, the realm of dookie boyness remains. Whether it's my fault, your fault, why does it got to be somebody's fault? Why? I can recognize that we're in a hellish suffering realm, and somehow it's my fault because I haven't accepted Jesus into my heart. You do realize I accepted Jesus into my heart before. The realm stayed the same. And if I did it again today, the realm would stay the same. If it brings me some sort of internal peace, okay, that's cool. If I'm looking for that. If I, again, it's not good to be in a negative or frustrated state, but I'm not going to be willingly ignorant to remain happy. I'm going to shine a spotlight on what I can observe is fucking true. But anyway, so yeah, this is a Dookie Boy realm. Two types of people. People that want to attack evil. People that want to ignore evil. These people go into religions as well, just confused as to why God would never just get rid of the evil if there is a God. Why are we always saying, oh, well, it's not his fault, it's Satan? Well, we're still here, though. Did God lose his power? Can he not fix the situation? Like, imagine me being so powerful that I could create a reality, but then have no power to affect it after that. Well, the devil, okay, so you're saying that God's more chill with the devil than he is with us. Like, he's more worried about what the devil wants. He's more worried about what the devil learns, whatever. It's his favorite angel. So he's allowing the torment. So God's sadistic. God is sadistic towards humans. By allowing the torment of humanity to happen by Satan or Lucifer, whatever, then God is fucking the most evilest thing. He's more evil than even Lucifer. You know, if you believe that crazy shit, it's a bit silly. But I talk negative about religious guys. Again, I have to be honest. I don't want to steer anybody away from their religion. If they feel that's the proper path for them, I don't want to change anybody's minds about their life path, I guess. Like, that's not my responsibility, and I don't want it. I can put my opinions out there, what I believe, the questions or ideas or theories that I have. And if it relates to you guys, cool. But I'm not trying to steer anybody's way of living. I'm not trying to convert you into me. I don't know if I would be happy in a world full of me's, to be honest with you. Well, maybe better. It might be better than this one. I don't know, but no, actually, I could. I don't know. But anyways, it just okay. Since I was a little kid, I've always, even through the abuse, all that, I was always like a happy-go-lucky nature type of person. So it's easy for me to get into ignorance real quick. I could easily forget about all the issues in reality, what's going on here, the questions I have, the things that always go unanswered, and just focus on some mind garbage like a fighting sport or a video game or music. I can just zone out and be happy. But it's like, okay. I think once people truly get personal happiness or whatever, peace, I would say, once they forgive and let go, once people get peace and they have mental clarity or happiness, I think they'll realize that, okay, this is not what I wanted. What I really wanted was to try to fix the reality. Like, yes, you can ignore it all and manifest positivity and blah, blah, blah. That's true, but that's not going to do anything for the reality. It might make you happier. Maybe, again, maybe it is the better argument. Maybe it is better to just go into ignorance, stay positive, align yourself with entities that can only affect you positively, and unalign yourself with entities that can only affect you negatively. I'm telling you, these things leave the moment you're in happiness, love, in a positive state. They don't want to be there. That was an interesting thing. It's noticed another pattern is that the voices didn't like happy things. So if the guy would watch, he said one thing he would do to drive the voices crazy was to put on videos of babies laughing. And the voices would lose their minds. They hated positive things. They're like literally degenerate, evil entities, these voices. They have not a good, happy bone in their body. I wonder sometimes, are these disembodied spirits stuck here trying to tell us something, but we're just so dumb and ignorant? And that's why they end up like hating us. They're like, you're so stupid, you're dumb, you're fat, you're ugly. It's like, you don't listen, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know, but they're all mad and they're all evil and they hate happy shit. Like the most innocent, a baby giggling. And they're like, oh, they hate that. It's like, what the fuck? They're like literally just gross swamp creatures. Just swamp creatures, dude. Just gross fucking swamp slugs or something. They're disgusting. But they like, imagine not even being able to exist near entities that are in a positive state. Like, imagine being that gross. That's what they are, these voices. They're negative, evil. They've got nothing nice to say. They want you in a box. They want you reclusive. They don't want you talking to people. If you do try to get close to people, they will find a way to fuck that relationship up. It happens through men and women relationships, It happens through personal family relationships, relatives, co-workers, friends. This mind virus will work through everybody to create conflict. It just look at the overall result of humanity, we'll say. Like from an objective perspective. You're going to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Trust me. Or trust me. Don't trust me, but fucking hear me out at least. What I'm saying is not illogical. War is illogical, yet humanity's constantly in a warring state. How does that happen every year, over and over and over, endlessly? I don't know anybody that's like, yeah, I just want to kill people and go around warring and pillaging and taking over. Yet every leader's is stuck in a perpetual state of fucking psychosis. Nobody knows how to get along. Grown men and women don't know how to get along with each other. It's like, why are you people our leaders if you guys can't even get along? All you guys do is create conflict. And then people in this country end up having a beef with people in that country. Like, you people are disgusting, driven by mind parasite little fucking coward ass fuckboy sellout, soul sellouts to the fucking mind parasite. You fucking degenerates. I hope you all fucking burn. I don't want to forgive them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them and their motherfucking mamas. They don't deserve my forgiveness. They don't deserve my forgiveness. I agree it's good to forgive. It's not good to forgive blindly. I forgive. No. They do not deserve my forgiveness. My forgiveness is powerful. Why would I give that to them? Fuck them. These things are the most lowest, disgusting. Look what they do to humanity. I'm going to forgive them and move on? Fuck no. I'm going to do everything in my power to destroy them. There's no way to win. We're not cut from the same cloth. It's a waste of time. We're not cut from the same cloth. I don't know if that keeps me attached, that keeps me driven or focused. It is within my nature to destroy evil, especially evil that powerful, especially evil that rampant and effective. I would say starve the fucking mind virus, but how do you tell a bunch of people in a realm created by the negative thing to all of a sudden be positive and happy? To starve this thing of loosh. This thing reset the reality before. If that ever happened and it happened worldwide, it would probably reset it again. Like, I don't think we're dealing with like a cool, happy situation. It's observable. I think we're dealing with a fucking miserable, shitty situation. And a God that sort of feeds off of the suffering or torment or misery. Again, not because I think so, but because I can see it happening. Humanity's full of people not seeing what's happening in front of them. It's interesting. They would rather lie to themselves. I'm one of them. Trust me, I did it for years. My brain is still like wired to do that, to find the goodness in everything. It is a struggle, to be honest, because it's a tough road to walk. Mentally, it's draining, right? It's not a happy place to be. Somebody's got to fucking do it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.